So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Aims beyond the defence. And the finish! And it's Messi. Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Now the delivery. Messi! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's found some space. Chance! He's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga! He scores! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's taking on the lot of them. Pinches it off him. It'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Instant. Because of space out wide. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super find. Alexander-Arnold was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, they can break here. Played out towards the right wing. He can run onto that. And this is Messi. Backward it goes. Maguire. Chance here to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. That is a great pick out. He's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Kane. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has been knocked clear. It's a promising position. Delivery from Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He shifted it to the flank. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh no, this does not look good. Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Inter Milan, 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 21, numero 22.
And we're off again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. And this is Messi. He's picked his way. And Messi! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And he welcomes it in. Messi! Threads one in, swings it across. It's a goal kick. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Distributed tidily. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Cherki really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Jimenez has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Inter Milan really do look to have it all sewn up here. And he's picked it up out wide. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well read, nice interception. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Out for a throw. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Cherubini. Look at the space, and the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They've played it short. Cross to the back post. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Now this could be a chance. Another chance from a corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here. He's there to head it! Harmlessly behind. That's a throw. And it's Valverde. And it's lofted through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. Face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And he's there to get it away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. Well, nicely intercepted. That's beautifully weighted. Danger averted for now. Camavinga. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks promising. That's good play. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! They've scored! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
It's become a case of men against boys. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Can he get it through? And the shot! He's put it wide. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Camavinga. Spread it left. Hazard. He is through here. Opts to play it back. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out to the left it goes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread out to the left. Hazard. Lofted in. Bullish header! In for the pieces! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Inter Milan, looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Loftus-Cheek. Pings in across, he rises! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
So what can they make of this? Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi, Valverde. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Nkunku. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tomori cuts out the pass. Opts for safety. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Nkunku. Modric. Pavlovic. Pavlovic has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Modric knocks it out wide. Batasagi, and he lines up. He goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And here's Nkunku. Rabiot. Great chance! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And here's Rabiot. Now it's Selmakers. Maguire with a fine tackle. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Now this could be a chance. Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rabiot could try cutting inside here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great vision. Batasagi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Rabiot finds himself offside. That's going right the way across. Now it's Valverde.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's picked his way through. Opts to play it back. That's a good, decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. Alexander-Arnold. He's tried one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Salamakers, who's set up one goal so far. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Out to the right. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's through here. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a lovely, neat pass. Valverde. And it's Messi. Now it's Camavinga. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafael Leao. And here's Kane. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Modric turns back here, probably the best option. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gabia, and the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And we're underway again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And now the breakaway. Oh, that's well spotted. Modric. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Now it's Selmakers. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Ball is over the line. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Gabia. He's in space and looking for options. Valverde gets rid without sophistication. Ball swung in. Flecken deals with that nice and simple. Camavinga. Camavinga running with the ball. Cherki. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nkunku. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's been caught napping. Flashes it across. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Leao shapes to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. Now it's Rabiot. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in. And this is Hazard. Hazard showing good feet. Thinks Valverde! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Cherki. Lovely bit of skill. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found the way through. He's being urged to shoot. Pass somewhat off target. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Rafael Leao, and this is Rabiot.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Salamakers looking to go deep. Flecken claims it without any fuss. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's going to go a long way. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Great, but can he finish? They've scored! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.
He's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Loftus-Cheek. That's been slipped through. Oh, what a chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Cherki. And it's Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Valverde gets over and intercepts. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Inter Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.